fresh. So fresh and so clean. Deaaron's not coming back now, but he is gonna be back for the next couple games.
Well, our next promo night is a great one. The first 15,000 fans in the game get a Nuggets Fan Team beanie. Perfect for those cold summer nights. And center, number 1 guy, the Joker, Nikola
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sport. And today will be the first game of 2 in a row between these two teams.
Yeah, these little mini-series are interesting. In the first game, it's all about setting the tone, and both of these teams want to establish momentum early.
Now here's MP. Left side, Wembanyama. Back to MP. Outside Paul. 4 on the clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He'll stand perhaps the best home court advantage in the league is right here in Denver, a mile above sea level.
And Brian, they don't let you forget it. Everywhere you go, you see signs, 5,280. Sometimes they even have it on their uniform, on the court, on signs in the locker room. They want you to know that you're at elevation and it's going to be difficult.
Fatigue is always a factor. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's MP in at the small forward. All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Tonight, MP goes up against Nikola Jokic, who's won multiple MVPs, and he's gunning for another. I asked MP, how can you stand out as the more valuable player to your team? MP said, win the game. Joker's going to be Joker. He's going to do what he does, but at the end of the day, it's all about that dub.
Yeah, hard to argue with that logic. Thanks, Allie. Good.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
MP outside. About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
Why does it feel so fast all of a sudden?
Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the...
Why is it...
Layup.
Yeah, look at the soft delivery for MP. Floating it up there.
Jokic with a screen on Paul. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First free throw is good.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Stand one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy. Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
Here's MP. The shot misses. Great D that time for Porter. Bro. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Nuggets.
Don't feel normal, bro.
Pass to Jokic.
Look how fast Jokic is moving, bro.
And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
And let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. Number 1, San Antonio.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
From deep, MP. Denver grabs the miss. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
And while they were regarded as the better team, they actually lost the season series last year. Of course, matchups play a big part in that.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
MP finds Johnson. Back to MP. To stop the run. Great D that time from Porter.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Spurs trail by 6. MP outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to MP. Wembanyama against Jokic. MP outside. 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by MP.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Porter looks it over. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Back to MP. He can't get that one to fall. Denver leading by 4.
Oh, yeah, no, the speed is definitely...
Tipped away.
Look how fast Russell Westbrook was just going.
Back to Paul. Right side, Wembanyama. MP outside. Wembanyama against Jokic. And Wembanyama gets it to go. So it's Denver now. Here's Westbrook. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And Gordon with the big finish.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Spurs, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And of course, Denver, pretty far behind right now.
You know, for Denver, you really have to think that they're in decent position with the playoffs coming up. But the road ahead is just more challenging than initially thought.
Yeah, and it's time for them to change their mindset a little bit. Start showing a little more urgency and get some momentum going before it gets too late in the season.
Paul with the bucket.
And you gotta love how even-keeled Paul is. Doesn't panic when under pressure.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. And when I brought up Chris Paul, Coach marveled at his leadership, saying he's a heck of a player and a natural-born leader. Few players in the history of the game have been able to command an offense and a locker room the way that CP has throughout his career. Coach has nothing but respect for the future Hall of Famer. B.A.?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's MP. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. To the inside, to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wembanyama. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Nice looking three ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Porter's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to MP. Lets it fly. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. MP's got 9.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Porter from deep. Another miss by Porter. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And MP throws it down.
Well, when MP gets in the open floor on the break like that, watch out.
Nuggets trail by 3. Westbrook taking his time here. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes off Chris Paul. Substitution out called by Denver. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
MP. Rebound by the Nuggets. And now let's check in to see how Devin Vassell's doing.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for San Antonio provided some info for us. And apparently nothing too serious, a whack on that hand resulting in some bruising and some soreness. And for a team with eyes on a championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
Well, and Ali, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
Here's Wembanyama, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Nuggets trail by 6.
About to do
1:19 left to play in the first quarter.
On your balls, I'm about to.
Here's Šarić. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right
down
now.
The court, boys.
San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's MP. Porter pulls it in.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Lets it fly from 18. Strawther, no good.
That was a good look for the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
On the wing, MP. Pass to Castle. Outside Barnes. Right side, Wembanyama. Back to MP. Elbow shot on the way. Doesn't go that time.
Yo, I don't get why you keep having me pull up when I'm driving. Yo, god damn, this game is so bad.
And again, it's Denver missing.
Like, am I just pulling up? Like, am I pressing square too
outside.
soon?
MP with it, working on Najee to the left side wing.
Take this, yo, and they don't take
screen.
the screen when I screen. That shit is so fucking
sinks
annoying.
that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
So much
easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
That's actually
And so
ridiculous.
it's Victor
I had a
Wembanyama
wide open dunk, and my guy pulled up for it.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to
Hold
get
up
your
for
take,
a
guys,
fucking
on the
midi,
scoring
bro.
so far
That
for
shit
the
is gonna
Spurs.
Well,
earth
their
me.
game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside.
Pulled up for a fucking midi on a wide
And
open
another thing, they
dunk.
found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. And it's MP in at the small forward position. And here's MP from outside. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Pickett. Jokic the screen. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Pickett's got his second basket on the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
MP, the pass to Johnson. Now here's Wembanyama, covered by Jokic. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Wembanyama against Jokic. Here's Watson. Off the mark there with a three. San Antonio leading by 9. A deep three from MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Pickett. 5 points in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his...
Substitution on the court.
We got this. We got it in.
Pass to Brown.
Come on,
Left side Porter. Here's Brown. Gordon on the wing. Takes the three. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Yo, I'm blaming fucking bitch ass Sohan for that fuck shit. Why would you try to grab the rebound when I'm already grabbing it?
San Antonio on D. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. They get it back. Naji. Naji's got 5 now.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
MP, the pass to Sohan. Back to MP. MP right through him.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Gordon outside. Pass to Porter. Over MP. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 11 points in the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
MP against Porter. MP, the pass to Barnes. And here's Vassell. To the middle. Here's Castle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points. Closer in to the hoop.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Here's Brown. Here's the three. Drains the triple.
Well, that's the part of Porter Jr.'s game that can take him to the next level.
Now here's MP. 16 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Castle. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 6. And then Porter with the dunk.
And this is Porter Jr.'s role. It's why his coaches and teammates encourage him to keep looking to score.
Here's MP. That's in. To the hard way for MP.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Denver's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He dropped 24 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Pass to Gordon. Down low. Porter in the post, covered by MP. Porter's shot is off. Spurs lead by 8. Kicks it out to MP. The 3-ball. Here's Sohan. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, Sohan has been well coached on attacking the glass, and doing that gets him the follow-up bucket.
Brown passes to Gordon. Porter from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Barnes. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's San Antonio in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More 2K action in just a moment.
I met my junior brother.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt the
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year. Thanks for tuning in.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Well, you can see how competitive Wembanyama is. He went with the pump fake, knowing he could get to the line.
Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about...
Bro, did I just get the shit smacked out of me?
Surrounding him
I heard that
with the right
shit.
guys. The motor of MP. This guy loves to win, loves to compete.
Porter with a screen on Johnson. Knocked loose. Back come the Spurs in transition. Paul for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. 90 seconds into the second half now. The 3 is up. The rebound by MP.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Back to Wembanyama. The kick out to Johnson. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I love the confidence from Johnson. I want to see him continue taking these types of shots.
It's Jokic, high post. Fades back.
No way.
Rebound by San Antonio.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Spurs ball.
And over on the leaderboard, the big men who have made the most of their scoring opportunities over the past 10 games. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
The challenge for bigs is not only to create high percentage looks, but to also finish consistently. This group, they do just that.
And having bigs who can score efficiently in the paint provides a great counterbalance to the perimeter shooting that we see so many teams possess.
And San Antonio hits again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
I'm not worried about this. It's because they don't have Jamal Murray, let's be honest.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Searching for that first bucket here in the third.
Also, Nikola Jokic is kind of something like that.
Paul against Westbrook. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look. The intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
Jokic passes to Westbrook. The Nuggets with another miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Brown.
Is that what MP stands for? My pussy.
Back to Westbrook. To the paint. Outside for Porter. The three-pointer off the mark.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Fuck it, I'm gonna lock this shit in. I'm gonna lock me in real quick. I'm gonna get active.
To win the drought. And he lays it in. Porter's got 15 points.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
And here's MP. Give him 20. Unloads. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. MP's got 22 points. Denver's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Westbrook outside. Pass to Jokic. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court. Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's MP. He's guarded by Porter. Johnson a screen on Porter. From deep, MP knocks down the long J. 25 points in the game.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Porter gets the bucket.
Well, normally we see Porter Jr. shoot it from deep, but I'd love to see him go inside more. He has great length and touch.
MP shot is good. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Brown. Jokic the screen. Westbrook outside. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
MP looking around. Wembanyama with it. Back to MP. Wembanyama, screen on Gordon. MP. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Westbrook, the pass to Brown. Pass to Porter. Out to the wing. Westbrook left side. Shoots over Paul. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
On defense, you have to worry about Westbrook in every part of the floor. I mean, he'll just punish you from the mid-range just as much as anywhere else.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Now Jokic. 10 points for him. Outside Porter. From outside the arc. That falls. Nice speed from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Strawther's checked in for Denver. San Antonio's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. MP with it. That's 29 for him. Inside, here's Castle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Castle's got 10.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. Barnes with a screen on Porter. Here's MP. And the basket is good. MP's got 31.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. Back to Porter from behind the arc. Sinks the tray. Porter's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
To the inside. Pass to MP. To the paint. Here's Castle. Over Porter. They get it again. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 33 points.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
That pussy
Westbrook
was
outside. Pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, he's an above-the-rim athlete. Gordon on the attack.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Back to MP. 1:41 left in the third. Barnes finds MP. Pass to Vassell. Fires from deep. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Vassell's got 5.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooter.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
For the Nuggets, Saric checks in for Jokic. Najee comes in for Gordon. And it's Watson in for Westbrook. Saric down low. He's against Sohan. Saric shot is off. MP, the pass to Sohan. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Najee. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Strother. Back to Porter. Puts up a three. Hits the trifecta. Porter's got 15 points in just the second half.
And Porter Jr. has one of the smoothest looking jump shots in the league.
Vassell with it. He's guarded by Porter. Now here's MP. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Sohan, the pass to Barnes. On the wing, MP. 33 points for him. Buries it from three.
Is it me or is it easier in this game to hit step back jumpers from the corner?
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
17 seconds left in the third. Porter's shot is off. Now here's MP, defended by Watson. Here's MP. Count that one. MP's got 38 points. Brought it away, and they'll get another chance.
Oh my God! MP. The fuck did this guy think he was gonna do? Fuck no.
Getting it done for the Spurs. Triple-double on the night, and getting better as the game goes on. Time for a quick break. Then
probably take.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of...
Running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. MP is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Porter from outside, and it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Wembanyama. MP outside. Back to Wembanyama. Over Jokic. Wembanyama, no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Porter gets the bucket.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Pass to MP. Now Wembanyama. Back to MP. Back to Wembanyama from downtown. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Westbrook outside. Here's Brown.
Westbrook.
Pass to Gordon. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Coach, it's interesting to watch the career path of Aaron Gordon. He's gone from one role in his previous stop, then he arrives to the Nuggets in a completely different role there.
Yeah, Brian, he's become more of a third or fourth guy, and he's embraced the change. Everybody wants to be that number 1 or number 2 guy, but you've got to play a role to be a winner in this league.
And it's resulted in championships.
It sure has.
MP, the pass to Paul. Back to MP. Pass to Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brown. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
The NBA, it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
He's off on the second, and what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
Jokic against Wembanyama to stop the drought. And he sinks the layup. Wembanyama's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. Now here's Porter. Shoots over Barnes. And again, Denver no good. MP outside. Down low. Wembanyama finds MP. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. MP's got 40 points.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Porter from outside. San Antonio with a rebound. MP's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
MP up top. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Oh, the young fella finds a way. MP using the pump fake to perfection.
MP taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth.
Feeding on my dick.
Westbrook, the pass to Porter.
On my dick.
Westbrook with a screen on Barnes. Here's Brown, and he drives in.
He got nice vision for Gordon. He knew his teammate was there all the way.
And so Paul will bring it up for San Antonio. MP, the pass to Barnes. Outside Paul. MP outside. Jacks up a 3. Gordon pulls it in. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long and good night, everyone.
They really thought they had a chance tonight. Great win tonight, MP. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
Still not back yet, bro. Gavin Vassell day to day. You're not getting minutes. You're not getting minutes. You're not getting minutes. I just want 24 minutes, bro. Hell no. Why the fuck do they never put Keldon Johnson? Okay, I'll take 25. Have they lost 3 in a row? Oh my god, they've lost 3 out of their last 4. One to the Pacers, makes sense. Timberwolves is kind of rough, and then losing by 1 point to the Rockets. They got blown the fuck out by the Pacers. Holy shit. Sorry, what is Shea doing? What the fuck is Shea doing, bruh? He took the lead from me again? I guess. Well, who's been playing better between me and him recently? I think it's pretty obvious. Got little balls. Jalen Brunson fell off at 30 a game. Luka and LeBron. They're still ass, though. They're still ass. I got
Let's keep this winning streak going.
Yo, I was thinking we hit that Korean barbecue spot after the game.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
legit, man.
It's open late, too.
On me, let me know, bro. I'm tired of shit. It's like 4 in the morning.
Hey, what's up? Everything good?
I'm guessing by the look on your face, you know what I'm here to talk about.
Somebody gonna fill me in?
Show 'em.
Fool, I know he didn't say that. About you? He about to unleash the dragon on that boy, I'm telling you.
Before we go unleashing any dragons, I would like you to seriously consider the impact your words will have on your teammates and the organization.
No. You just think about how your teammates are gonna love it when you call this dude out and you back it up.
You are an amazing player, clearly MP, but some things don't work out that way.
They do if you're MP, okay? All due respect, Donna, my client right here knows how to compete.
Hey, just let her talk for a second, Patrick.
Okay, floor is yours.
Responding to something like this will put a target on your back. You are familiar with the concept of bulletin board material?
Of course.
Trash talk is fun. I get that. But when you make it public, it can fire up the other team. And it can anger your teammates if you can't back it up. You're a tremendous player, MP, but this is the NBA. Everyone is extremely talented, and some things don't work out the way you want them to.
Look. On the other hand, if you put that bozo in his place after calling your shot, that's something all teammates will love. Okay, look, I may not be in the NBA, but I understand the psychology of sports.
Who's talking shit, though, bro?
That's also true.
Thank you. So what are you gonna do, man?
Don't worry about it. I got this. I got it.
know I had to say something to him. Yeah,
man, standing on business.
You already know, yes, sir.
Not what I would have done, but you are your own person. I just hope for everyone's sake, you can back it up.
It's not an issue, Donna. I got this.
If we lose, I don't want to see even one photo of the two of you at Korean barbecue. The optics would be horrible. Are we clear?
Yeah. MP, man. You sure you got this?
Don't even worry about it, man. You know I got this.
Well, I'm about to
man.
ball on this mother. Bro, he had like 10 points last game. I have 42. He's not scoring. I'm going to do this for De'Aaron Fox since he didn't get a play in the series, unfortunately. He should be back for the Lakers. And it's at home. Oh, yeah,
Up next, the Spurs taking on the Nuggets. For the Spurs, hard work paying off with the best record in the NBA. And they're... Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Outside for Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. MP, whistle blows, bucket is good.
Give me your fucking hand one, boy.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a three-point game. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard. And now let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. We've got 2 MVP candidates clashing in this one, and MP believes that will make things extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
They're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound, San Antonio. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, the pick.
Your motherfucking place, you ugly ass.
Working to full effect before the stop.
Yeah, you like to pick the setup, the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here is MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. A shot by Johnson, no good. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Wembanyama passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pass to Porter. Here's Westbrook. Now, here's Jokic. Defended by Wembanyama. And a wide open look for Porter. No good from outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Outside, Porter. Lays it up off the glass. Porter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Wembanyama finds MP. Back to Wembanyama. Over Jokic. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by MP.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
There's a screen by Porter. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Porter against MP. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Porter looking it over. San Antonio with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Here's Brown. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Paul. Can't get it to fall. Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Porter, no luck. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Jokic. And another miss by Denver.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
A 3 from MP. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
6 of 8 from the field. 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
You wanted this game.
Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Denver.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting. They'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And another miss by Denver. Spurs leading by 5. Ran with the screen to the inside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Westbrook against Paul. Back to Westbrook. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The D must force Westbrook farther outside because he can absolutely hurt you from down there.
Johnson outside. MP with a screen on Gordon. Johnson dishes to MP. Out to the wing. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. Sohan's got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside Gordon. To the middle. He's looking for Porter and finds him, and he makes good on the layup. 8 points for Michael Porter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And if you were to assemble a first team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Charles Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes comes in for Paul.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And let's now go to Shams Charania. He's standing by with breaking news on the Eastern Conference. Shams.
Hey, Kevin. The time winding down before the trade deadline, it's the New York Knicks making the news. They've added Al Horford, who brings his time-tested wisdom to this team with so many huge performances from his many years of service. Horford is a trusted role player and now a champion. He's a great locker room guy as well. So his role as a mentor might be equally valuable for this young talent on this team.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. Sohan with the screen, a 3 from MP. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Watson surveying the D. Pass to Porter. Jokic with it. Back to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. It's deflected. Here's Castle. He had 10 points in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Back to MP. Sohan with the screen. A 3 from MP. The offensive rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Porter. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Pass to Strother. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs leading by 10. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
There's Porter with the three. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now Watson hasn't made one yet. And the 3 ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
MP outside. Fires for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Pickett. To the wing on the left. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul. In for the Nuggets.
Pickett passes to Watson. A shot, no good. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Spurs out in. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. They've got Peyton Watson. And it's John Shaw in at the 3 slot. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Strother. Still without a basket. Jokic with it. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Jokic. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Watson, the pass to Jokic. Back to Watson. Good on the 3-point shot. Watson's got 6 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Now, Wembanyama. MP outside. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tries again. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Now, here's Watson. He has 6. Up and in on the layup. Watson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
MP outside. Another shot. Wembanyama.
Like, where was that guy? Was lost, brother. Where are you going?
And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
It's Jokic top of the key. Pass to Watson. Puts up a deep 3. MP grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 33 points.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Jokic inside. Wembanyama on him. 4 on the clock. Inside is Jokic territory.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
MP outside. Johnson sets the screen for MP. It's rebounded by Najee.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Strother. Still yet to score. Najee, good.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Pass to Strother. Traps in the tray. Strother's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Ball with the ball for San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. OMP staying with it through the contact.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
Here's Najee. Wants to get it to Watson and does. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Watson's got 10 points.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. MP, in the last time out against Denver, delivered quite a performance. He had 42 points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Pass to MP. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama against Jokic. And Wembanyama gets it to go. He's got 10.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here's Brown. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Russell Westbrook.
San Antonio leading by 13. Ball kicks to MP. Back to Ball. Barnes dishes to MP. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Denver with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Kicks it out to MP. Fires away from way outside. That one misses.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
San Antonio's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Wembanyama, a screen. A three from MP. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets trail by 13. To the paint, trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Here's MP. Goes back up. Close in. No stopping MP.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Down low. Here's Brown. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's why Westbrook racks up so many assists.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to MP. Now Wembanyama. Jokic with the steal. Here's Brown. He's got 7. Here's Jokic. Defended by Wembanyama. Pass to Brown. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. MP outside. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring. I love every aspect of it. This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Westbrook against Paul. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. MP looking around. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 42 in the game.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
A different look now for San Antonio. Charles pass. So it's the San Antonio Spurs up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break.
But I'm doing it to myself. Yeah, I'm doing it to myself. Big dick on the shelf. Big dick on the shelf.
And as we welcome you to halftime.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
Can you say veteran leadership? Huge pickup for this group. Horford's a guy who can affect the game in every way. And guys look up to him.
Veteran leadership. Veteran leadership. Veteran leadership. And that's a halftime wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little more difficult on him.
Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Jokic with the screen on Johnson. The shot. And it's Jokic missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Wembanyama. From 13. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Westbrook against Paul. Fades and shoots. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Johnson sets the screen for MP. From outside, off the mark. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 16. Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. It's Porter outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game. with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes. A 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Here's MP. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Nuggets trail by 14. Brown, the pass to Westbrook. Inside, the 9-foot shot. And it's Jokic missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And here's MP for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 45 points.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that 3.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside, and you can close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Outside, Porter. And here's Jokic. 11 points in the game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on MP.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
The Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Porter against MP. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 47 points.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Brown. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gordon's got 10.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Wembanyama, a screen. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Pass to Castle. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Castle's got his first 2 points.
Oh, that's a heads-up play by Castle to get that one off in time.
Outside, Porter. Gordon with the screen for Porter. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Barnes, screen on Gordon. And here's MP. And again for 3.
He's got his defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Westbrook against Paul. Jokic kicks to Porter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 15 points in the game.
That was an emphatic answer by Porter Jr., looking to dominate him from beyond.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Outside Westbrook. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Gordon, the pass to Brown. Here's Jokic. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
Wembanyama, a screen on Porter. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin grounds himself in gratitude and the work.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him. And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Barnes dishes to MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. The shot misses. The Nuggets trail by 16. Westbrook scanning the floor. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. Misses the three. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. On the wing, Gordon. Left side, Porter. Westbrook against MP. Kicks it out to Gordon. For three. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Spurs leading by 16. MP outside. Good. Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And with the screen, and a wide open look for MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got 59 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
To the paint. Pass to Watson. A 3-ball. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs leading by 21. And with the screen, the 3 from MP. They grab their own miss. It's good. Sohan's got 11.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And here's Watson. Outside Porter. Back to Watson. Here's Strother. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
MP outside. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Hey, don't feel bad. Everyone struggles to keep Wemby off the glass.
Pass to Strother. And stolen by Wembanyama. MP with it. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Johnson's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Denver also making a switch. Sharge is checked in.
Ooh, gassy.
1:33 left to play here in the third. And that one's good by Porter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Sohan with the screen. The three from MP. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Strother. He's got 8. Castagnagi. Now Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Strother, no good. Spurs leading by 22. MP outside. Launches it. Here's Wembanyama. And he banks in the lane. Wembanyama has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Over to the left wing. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pass to Castle. Now, here's MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Porter. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Spurs. His stat. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg.
But don't stop the aggressiveness. You got shots.
First-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control.
How many points does Jokic have? 13. You were talking all that shit, buddy. You got 13 points.
Any of their future first-round picks.
Yeah, okay,
With
buddy.
so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
MP's checked in for Sohan. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Nuggets. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Peyton Watson. Russell Westbrook out there with Jokic. It's Najee in at the power forward. And here's MP for 3. And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
Oh, and a treat awaits us all as we get a chance now to hear from MP himself. Center court, Mike in hand.
Obviously, this isn't something you really prepare for. It's crazy. Setting a record for threes in a game. It takes me back to what it took to get here. All those hours alone in the gym with just my dreams. Now they're coming true. It's because of all the hard work that I put in and also all the hard work that my teammates put in. So thank y'all. And I also want to thank all the three-point shooters from NBA history
The ones that made the shot into the weapon that it's become. Steph, Dame, Ray, Larry. Now you got to add my name to the list. And I'm just getting started. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Well said by MP. Bravo, MP. Accepting this honor while staying focused on the task at hand. Greg, I know you were impressed.
And Kevin, doing this at home had to feel good, right? Now they just have to win this game, and the party can really start.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Pass to Strother. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Good, he hits again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
MP shooting one.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's the teardrop. San Antonio with the rebound. He's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. MP, no good. Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Nacho. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Zeke Naji. And it's Michael Porter in for Peyton Watson. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 12-4 run right now. MP, no good. The Nuggets shooting 43% from the floor. The kick out to Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
4-3.
Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. The Spurs have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. MP outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Champagnie. The three-pointer is right on target. Champagnie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go on to the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Wesley the pass to MP. And another basket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
MP, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the middle. Kicks it out to Gordon. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Wesley. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. Passy, the pass to MP. That one good for 2.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
I'm going for Kobe's 81.
Pass to Jokic. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third.
And got it! Another basket.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe.
Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that game against the Lakers, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win.
81 points.
Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets.
R.I.P. GOAT. R.I.P. GOAT.
Here's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Imagine they take me out of the game.
Chris Paul picks up that.
Taking it right to them. Westbrook holds nothing back inside.
And that one misses.
Shooting for Denver, Russell Westbrook.
And he can't hit the second. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
What quarter? What?
Here's MP. And good! There's another.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
Near the 3-point line, it's Porter. The Nuggets with another miss. Spurs shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that
Chris Paul, you fucking idiot.
2 minutes.
Brown, the pass to Westbrook.
2 minutes.
No good on the 3. And so, MV will bring it up for the Spurs. We've got 1:48 left in the game.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had,
Jokic only finished with 13.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a
Bro
clinical
talk
performance they
shit
put
and
on.
only
I
scored
know their
13
fans
points.
appreciated it, and we saw
And I
at
dropped
times just
86 on his
stretches
dumbass.
of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well.
Maybe next time you don't
pretty
talk
much
shit.
dominant.
And that'll do it,
I
folks.
don't know.
So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan.
Hey, yo, bad play.
Maybe he shouldn't have talked shit.
Joe, when you're as hot as you were tonight, does it feel like you're playing a different game from the other 9 guys on the court?
You want to play free, but if you get caught up in your own stuff, you can kill the game flow, drag yourself and your team out of it, and you're going to hear from the fans, that's for sure. Michelle.
Do you care how long your record lasts?
Yep. No, not at all. You know, records only really come to life when they're threatened or broken. So I'm glad I gave the future something to shoot for.
Thanks, MP.
Thank you, Michelle.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
Playing the media game to perfection. You won yourself some fans just now.
Yo, is that MP or MVP? Man's out here running the game.
Come on, man. You know how we do.
Hey, man, you keep this up, the whole world's gonna know how you do. That trophy gonna be ours.
Ours?
Yeah, we're all a part of the team, baby.
Come on, man. You know I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, all right, man.
Shout out my dog MP, man, giving the people what they want, man. Talking a little crazy, giving a little hot sauce, and still talking trash at the same time. I salute you.
Man, that was crazy. You look like Craig Hodges out there.
I have to play this game going on. Giannis is in the MVP conversation, and also they're the third in the East. Is my boy back yet? De'Aaron Fox back
These
yet?
cheeseheads or
I
something
think he
else.
might be.
Let's quiet them down.
He might be back off that injury. Hey, there we go. When the fuck did you get on the team? Huh? What? Yo, when the fuck did Jose Alvarado's little, I'm not, what? Alright. Wait, we traded Chris Paul? I was gonna win Chris Paul a championship! Oh, they don't want CP to win a championship, bro. They don't want my man to win a title. They don't want him to win a title. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up, chat. That is just the meanest shit I've ever seen, bro. Like, no way. We actually traded Chris Paul. Hold on, bro. Watch. Bro, I swear to God, we traded Chris Paul. If we go to... go to what team does he play for? Pelicans, right? Oh my God, they traded away Chris Paul for Jose. So you're telling me, your bitch ass is telling me you couldn't get me Jordan Poole, you couldn't get me Bobby Portis, and you couldn't get me DeMar DeRozan, but you can trade away the one guy that I wanted to keep on the team to go win him a championship, and you traded that motherfucker away. He's 39. He's not winning it. He's retiring at the end of the season. Are you fucking kidding me? You traded away Chris Paul for Jose Alvarado. You traded away the point guard who doesn't have a title, who we were going to get a title this season. You traded him away. But you couldn't get me Jordan Poole, Bobby Portis. Yo. If y'all don't get me any of the players that I want in the offseason, I'm headed the fuck out. I'm requesting a trade. I don't care. I love playing with Victor Wembanyama, but I'm not going to sit here for a shitty-ass franchise. Chris Paul, just don't retire, bro. We'll invite you back in the offseason. That's so fucked up. That's stupid. Victor Wembanyama's third in MVP voting. What's up, brother? I can't believe they traded away my guy like that, bro. That actually kind of pisses me off a little bit. Kind of mad. Who are we playing? The Bucks, right? I think it's the Bucks.
MP, you're my favorite player, man.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, but we just lost Chris Paul for Jose Alvarado. I really don't want to talk about it. They really traded away Chris Paul. That ruined my entire morning. That ruined my entire fucking morning. It's okay, bro. We can pick up Giannis and KD in the
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Milwaukee, they've come down in the rankings a little, landing in the 5th spot for now.
When I look at San Antonio, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
What's good?
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bucks, Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
All right.
On offense, here is San Antonio.
My boy
and this
is
team
back.
is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Bucks. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked the coach what he wanted his guys to do against him. And he said, do not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Is Giannis injured?
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Pass to Lopez.
Giannis is fucking injured, bro. I'm about to crack you a cold one.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here.
I'm about to pour one out for
Portis outside. Now here's Lillard. He's covered by Fox.
I see it.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Okay, Lillard is not doing that in real life. He just, he tore his fucking,
the Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
He is not dunking again, ever. Either
here's MP. Last game out, we saw him score 42. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Milwaukee with the ball. Trailing by 2. Kuzma outside. Portis outside. Pass to Kuzma. Lillard right side. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. MP outside. Portis with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Kuzma, that's good.
Well, the hustle Kuzma's playing with here showed that they're capping off the break.
High 36.
Pass to Fox. Wembanyama, high post. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Brent, the Bucks have had 6 straight first-place finishes in their division. An impressive run.
Well, it took a couple years for Giannis to find his footing in the league, B.A., but, man, he's planted 2 feet in Milwaukee and made this team into something special.
He tore his ACL. What the fuck is this shit?
They have taken off. It feels like Portis was communicating before he even set that one up.
I am mind-boggled right now.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. MP outside.
And is dunking the ball like he's prime Vince Carter.
Johnson passes to Fox. Now here's MP. Back to Fox. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing.
Shoot that.
From behind the arc. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Well, Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. Nice bucket there.
Pass to Portis.
Okay.
Kuzma for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And the basket by MP.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Trent with a screen on Fox.
You haven't been good since your first stint on the fucking
Lillard against Fox. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 8 points.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Johnson a screen on Kuzma. Out to Fox. Three-pointer.
Bang, bang.
Drops in the 3.
Welcome
Fox
back,
has gotten
Fox.
his second bucket of the game.
That's nice mechanics there on the jump shot. It's something we like to see on a nightly basis from De'Aaron Fox. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by Portis.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots if you got that size and that ability. Kuzma getting to the rim.
MP inside. Kuzma on him. MP outside. Back to Fox. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Welcome back.
MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks trail by 6.
Kind of makes me sad that the dogs are so long.
And here's Lillard.
Try not to
His
hurt
last outing, he had
yourself
18 points. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. From deep, MP drains the triple. He's got 7.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
For Milwaukee, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Back to Lillard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
So many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Fox outside. MP scanning the floor. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant. How much do players want to be named an all-star?
I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes
we got rid of
weekend off is a nice
salary.
And Fox powers it home.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Porter. After the basket by San Antonio. Trent from long range. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, mechanics on that shot from Trent look pretty darn good. He doesn't even have to think about it.
MP outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to MP. And here's Johnson for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. 11-point game. The 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
MP up top, guarded by Trent. Pass to Fox. Outside Johnson. Here's MP. Out to Fox. Over Trent. And there's another one for the Spurs.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Like everybody else just stands there. He's the only one that's like, you know.
Now here's Lopez. Got a piece of it. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Taking a look at defensive metrics, these are the guys who continue to block shots at a high rate. Second, Brook Lopez.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
The Bucks trail by 10. And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thanks, B.A. Things are happening for New Orleans and the Pelicans front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They know future Hall of Famer Chris Paul has bounced around a little bit in his later years, but he has the skill set this team was looking for. His ability to run the offense, elevate a team's basketball IQ is something they desperately wanted. I'm told it might be a short-term rental, but CP3 should provide a big boost.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. Smith, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
What are you looking at?
On the wing, MP.
Are you looking,
Green
bud?
covering. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Porter against Fox.
I mean, I don't blame him.
Porter looks it over.
You're in Milwaukee. Play for the
6 to shoot. Shot from the low post is good.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Spurs lead by 10. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with starting rosters. He said, quote, I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win. Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. San Antonio's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. Prince against Fox. Another basket. He's got 6 for 7 in the contest.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Brent, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys, BA, that's super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper.
So it's San Antonio now, after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Barnes a screen, launches a 3, and De'Aaron Fox with the 3. Fox has got 17 points.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Fox against Porter. Lets it go from deep. Rebound San Antonio. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Here's Fox. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw good. Green. Sims, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Look for Milwaukee. Smith, he's checked in for Sims. And it's Livingston in for Kuzma. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Johnson comes in for Barnes. MP's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And Castle's subbed in for Alvarado.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Kevin Porter is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Smith. Then it's Green. And it's Livingston in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Smith. Still no points. Rebounded by Castle.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's MP from outside. The second effort.
Wait, I have a...
And it's Wembanyama laying it in. Wembanyama's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
With the floater. And it's laid up and in by Porter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
MP, the pass to Vassell. Now Wembanyama.
You want it? Or it's all you.
Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists here tonight.
Leads the league with assists at 13, basically 13.
Now Porter. He's got 12. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him. Now here's MP. Left side, Wembanyama. Milwaukee with the rebound. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Oh, yeah,
Spurs lead by 18. Here's MP. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Hot shit.
On the wing, Porter. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. Livingston, pass to Smith.
Damn,
and here's Green.
Drills
it from deep. Green's got 8.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Is that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, that sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Lillard goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. He's got 15.
Yeah, no matter the situation, you know Lillard is going to show up in the box score. One of the best scorers I've seen.
MP, the pass to Wembanyama. MP against Trent. Here's MP. The kick out to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up. Kept alive. Vassell outside. Here's MP. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Spurs lead by 19. The Bucks have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Lillard passes to Lopez. To the left wing.
What are they chanting?
Pass to Lillard. Over Castle. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Well, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
After this,
here's
I
MP.
kind of want to check who's going to be a free agent this season.
Outside Johnson. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Kuzma's checked in for Porter Jr.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Lillard with the ball. He's got 17. Takes the 3. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Not just a volume shooting. Lillard, very accurate.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to MP. Shoots over Lopez. Wembanyama finds Vassell.
Turn it over.
MP up top. Defended by Kuzma. The 3 from Wembanyama. Good.
The
assist goes to MP.
I'll turn it over to Wemby.
MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Kuzma outside. Here's Portis for 3.
so
Rebound by San Antonio. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the basket by Castle.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Here's Trent. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Pass to Lillard. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Stephon Castle's going to be like 88. Maybe to put a power forward on this team.
5 to shoot. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Lillard's got 22 points. Spurs lead by 19. MP outside. Rebounded by Kuzma.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Lillard outside. Jacks up a 3.
No, he didn't.
And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Wembanyama. MP outside. 4-3. Bucket again. 7 for 12. And going at the defense.
Take my dick out your mouth.
MP stretching out the defense.
Oh, is that my boy De'Aaron Fox?
And the Bucks shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He contributed 42 points, and he also dominated the glass. No surprises there. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come. Unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today.
Yeah, the big three's back.
They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Portis finds Trent.
We're back.
A minute 6 left to play in the first half of basketball. Knocks down the long J.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
That's right, everybody. It's now time.
Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
Well, you look at Lillard. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now, but this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Here's Lillard. After the basket by San Antonio. Lopez, the screen on Fox. Here's Lillard. Rebound by San Antonio. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Yeah, the last game it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Now here's Fox. Misses the jumper from the wings. And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man.
No.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Milwaukee Bucks.
All right. People love to eat.
They have to lock.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Ryan Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with.
I tried to get it
up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's MP in at the 3. Kuzma. And he makes it. Kuzma's got 9 points.
All right. So Kuzma will get inside there and bang around, and he's going to take it down.
And here's MP from outside. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. The Bucks trail by 21. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who attack a defense with the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Took up Fox.
Fox, the pass to MP. Back to Fox. Here's Castle. Shot clock at 6. Pass to MP. Left side, Wembanyama. And a look at the stats for MP.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
I can't keep up 45 points a game.
The first free throw is good.
Now, if it
and
was
with the
just
8-foot
like
wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
So I would have.
And he can't hit the second. Milwaukee shooting a nice 50% for the game. Lillard passes to Portis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, Portis,
man, good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
If there's one drawback to Bobby Portis in his game is that emotionally you just want him to box that in at times. But that passion.
What is it? 5'8".
And sometimes it'll really get your teammates going.
Kuzma against MP. Wembanyama screen. And here's MP from outside. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
Am I, though?
Back to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Why is he something?
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Fox, that's good.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox, a potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Bro, I really want Donovan.
Lillard passes to Portis. Back to
Donovan
Lillard.
Mitchell and De'Aaron Fox. So stupid.
Over Fox. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside Johnson. Pass to MP. Left side Wembanyama. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Portis outside. Back to Lillard. On the wing, Kuzma. Three-pointer. He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries.
Boy, that 3 falling for Kuzma is going to open up the rest of that offense.
Back to Fox. And he makes it on the layup. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Lillard passes to Lopez. Now here's Trent. Portis outside. Pass to Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Castle. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Second team foul. One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Lillard looking around. No good with the triple. The Spurs have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Fox the pass to Johnson. MP outside. Poke loose. Oh, stolen by Lillard.
What the fuck?
To the paint. Here's Portis. And the layup is good off the glass.
Great finish by Portis. No stranger to having to overcome some of the physical play out there.
Pass to Johnson. On the wing, MP. Defended by Kuzma. MP inside. Kuzma on him. MP no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And then Portis with the dunk.
Yeah, and Portis needs to be pushed away from the rim. That's too easy.
Pass to MP. Back to Fox. And here's MP. And here's Fox. 25 points in the game. MP outside. 5 on the clock. Shot from 16. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 27 points.
Pretty nice looking shot there from De'Aaron Fox, looking more comfortable.
Portis outside. Back to Lillard. Rebounded by Castle. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. MP shot is off.
Oh, really?
And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. Launches it. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Oh, my God. Where the fuck was that guy going? Hey, Kuzma. Oh, you got bodied by
Trey. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. They got burned on that one.
Portis with a screen on Fox. For 3, here's Lillard. Rebounded by the Spurs. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000 point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Here's
like
Johnson.
If I could
good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game.
Career high 20 assists. Didn't Trey
The Bucks
Young
shooting
have
a
game
disappointing 38%. Lillard passes to Lopez. Now Kuzma. Lopez, the screen on MP. Will it go? Oh, plenty of cut.
I think I punched that ball out.
Contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent. But Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
Clearly.
Changes here for the Bucks. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Prince, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter.
Oh my God.
Jr. MP's checked in for San Antonio. 1:37 left in the game. Pass to Trent. Portis with it. Here's Lillard from deep. Counted from distance. Lillard's got 27.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Bobby Portis out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Alvarado, the pass to MP. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 32 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Trent. Now here's Kuzma. Again the miss by Kuzma. And here's MP from outside. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire team.
He was cooking us early on. I thought he was going to go for like 40, 50. That didn't happen. How did I get more points for this, like more VC for this game than a game where I had 86 points and almost a triple-double?
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
No fucking sense.
Good job, MP. I see.
Hey. I'm not playing these 2 games. These 2 games are pointless. This team fucking sucks. This game is also very pointless. Now these 2 games, I'm down. Question is, Tyrese Halliburton's injured, and somehow they're still the second in the East. It's pretty good. Season series 0-2. What do you mean 0-2? They haven't beat us. Munching on cereal, watching YouTube, chilling. Yeah, that's pretty valid. Actually, now that you mention it, I'm gonna get me a pop. I feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I got my Sprite and tea mix. I don't even know if this shit has caffeine. It's a solid pop. It's really good. I wouldn't say it's red Sprite. It's pretty good. What should we upgrade? Maximize on 3-point shot. Speed with ball, I think I'm fine. I want to get my blocking up. I mean, I rebound fine. I'm not really. Okay. We'll go 85 on Bird. We'll go a little bit lower. We'll get 60 on block. Should be able to block a little bit more. How are the minutes? Minutes are alright. Yeah. Alright, boys. Into the next game. Oh shit. I forgot to hit the button.
Yo, I think I just saw Jack Nicholson. Can you give me an autograph, baby? Let's get down.
Jack Nicholson. I mean, my papo played against Jack Nicholson in high school. I mean, I probably could. Oh, that shit is so gas. I love it.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA
Last
coming.
time we
Great
played,
to have you
LeBron
with
cooked
us.
my bitch ass.
Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark. And tonight, Clark, this is a contest the fans will love. It should be raining threes.
Hey,
they traded for Kevin Love and LeBron are on the same fucking team again. Swear to God, that's Kevin Love. I'm actually going to crash out.
The ball go in the basket. A bunch of points being scored. Fans, players, broadcasters, you and I both, we all enjoy when teams can shoot
but he's not guarding
with
Wemby.
some efficiency from the three-point line. Space that floor and let it fly.
And the starting group
now,
for the Spurs.
Minnesota,
Johnson and
Wembanyama
Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's MP in at the small
What a
forward.
shot,
James,
buddy.
the three-pointer.
Oh, that's a heads-up play by Castle to get that one off in time.
Reeves the
I was
pass to
really
Doncic.
thinking about starting my career out
Reeves with the screen on Fox.
I just thought
no one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good on the triple. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the
Love
broadcast
got traded.
table,
Yeah,
and the
apparently.
storyline this group has created has you just
He's
impressed
right there,
and
number
a little
40.
scratch in your head because we expect drama and a certain amount
Oh,
of
my
unpredictability
God.
with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot
starting
more
to think
solid of late.
that
Awesome
Stephon
rewind
Castle
courtesy of the AT&T 5G
because
Slam
this guy
game.
only posters white.
Here's James.
Like legitimately, I've only seen him poster white.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. Ron doesn't go up just for the simple
Which I don't
layup.
blame him.
He wants to throw it down.
Races is
Fox with the
125.
screen for Johnson. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Steps back and shoots. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. There's the 3.
Yo, there's no way you make that.
Johnson with the rebound.
Hey,
Looking
Bron,
at Los
hey, Bron,
Angeles,
hey, Bron,
they took
Bron,
the
guess
win
what?
in their
Guess
last
what?
game against
Well,
Charlotte.
fuck you.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing
Oh,
very little
God.
resistance. That's why their offense looks so good.
Please,
now.
Bron,
It
I'm
was a combination
sorry.
of things, quite honestly, but the
Oh,
defense
you got
didn't
me
really
on
offer them a
and he
challenge
banged
all
that.
night. I agree with that.
Man,
You
y'all
don't
fucking
want to
can't
give
score
up
for
that kind
shit
of
right
look
now.
too often.
MP sets the screen for
Bang,
Fox. Buries it from 3-point range. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb.
He only averages
We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard. And they are landing some haymakers now.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Trade for Kevin Love.
LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting grade has
Chris
come
Paul
a
had
long way.
11.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. It's made him much more dangerous offensively. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
They're going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about
easing
into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Luka to the Lakers for AD.
Lakers trail by 12. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick.
That would
I
be
asked
a
him
pretty
the approach
crazy
they're going
trade.
to take with De'Aaron Fox. The coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said, we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. MP
damn, bro, you're putting your dick and balls all on me, bro.
Chill. For three. A rebound by the Lakers. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
I know you've been in the free part.
Their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Three-pointer, Fox. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Fox has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Spurs. And here's James outside. LeBron with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And here's MP for three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Lakers trail by 16. Reeves outside. This one for three. Scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Austin Reeves is an absolute laser. Makes it look easy from out there.
MP against LeBron. Wembanyama, right side.
My bad pass.
Fox finds MP. Spurs working the ball around now. Outside, Fox.
Bang, bang.
And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Love outside. Pass to Reeves.
The Lakers need a center, and they got
three-pointer. It's hauled in by MP. And so, MP will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 16-point lead. Kicks it out to Johnson. MP sets the screen for Johnson. Back to MP. And here is Fox. MP with a screen on Doncic. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by MP. Fox has got 16.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points
came back
at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
I got something in my nose. What the
James
fuck is that?
looking it over. Puts up a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. From downtown, Vanderbilt with the rebound.
I can never make like
for the
off
Spurs.
the
They pick
dribble.
up the W against Milwaukee. The drive by
Who did you just dunk on? Oh, you dunked on Golden?
Okay. I guess LeBron wanted
I
that
was
one
about
to
to say, you dunked on
sting a
Fox.
little extra on that
My
one.
dog. Wemby
To
and
the
Fox,
inside.
my dog. We always need to go over at each other's house.
Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Love. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the
I
basketball.
mean, Brown,
You're
are
exactly
you a
right.
free
I mean,
agent
everything
after the end
seems
of
to be
this
dropping.
season? I might as well
Impressive
fuck around and
scoring
get
here.
LeBron James on the Spurs. Now, if you don't know, back in
Reeves the pass to Love.
2K23,
Over Castle. And Love gets it to go.
And the
where we used to
prototypical
go ahead and build, like,
modern
super
big.
teams and
Love
stuff like
can
that.
do damage inside and out.
And see how long they could, like, hang
On
the
the
hill
wing,
it.
MP.
And
Pass
LeBron
to
was on
Wembanyama.
the Spurs with, I think it was Tim Duncan, and they went on like a 7
Outside, Fox. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Lakers trail by 21. Reeves outside.
Can you do something for me?
Pass to James.
Can you hit a little respect?
Love outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Okay, Kevin.
Love's got 5 now.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
Anybody know that SpongeBob?
Doncic against Fox. MP sets the screen for Fox. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence.
Bro, how are y'all
couldn't
both hot?
be
When you get
higher,
hot,
and
bro?
coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And Doncic, here we go.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational's a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Reeves. Rebound San Antonio. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Here's LeBron, the 3. Doncic, no good.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
MP dishes to Johnson. Wembanyama, a screen on James, and he's good on the 3 ball. Fox has got 24 points.
Brother.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that
This
hot hand.
motherfucker came back off injury and took a super
Doncic
focus
kicks to
zero.
Love. Pass
This
to
is actually
Doncic.
outrageous, bro. He might be better than me at this
Shoots over Fox. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Johnson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Okay, so I ever
Can't
do
allow
this.
Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Lakers shooting only around
I have a
32%
total
so
of
far in this
3
one. The
points,
offense
by the way.
looking a bit off kilter. That bucket in no time at all. James has got 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to MP. Back to Fox.
No way he could.
Good,
Oh,
and it's MP
my.
picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
25 points already for De'Aaron Fox in the first quarter.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Fox finds MP. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Outside, Fox. Back to MP. Outside, Fox. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Doncic. Reeves right side. Pass to Doncic. A floater. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for 2.
All free throws good from Doncic. MP fires from way outside. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Spurs. He had some kind of...
Bro.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Barnes out there with MP. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Milwaukee was outstanding. He scored 32 points and a triple-double for all that effort. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David.
There we go.
Special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Driving the lane, he scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Love the way MP goes for the floater here. I mean, that's a good decision on his part.
But around 35 points a game is like prime Harden.
Now Milton, still scoreless. He had a nice open look right there.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Pass to Hachimura. Over Sohan. Hachimura, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Vassell. And it's off from three-point range. Milton against MP. And the rejection by MP. It's off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Hachimura with a screen on Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Hachimura finds Vanderbilt. From deep, Reeves. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Vassell. Such a wide open look. Reeves has got 14.
He's now matched his three-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Here's MP. And yes, it's good. He's got 14.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Barnes against Vanderbilt. Misses from close range. San Antonio leading by 22. Pass to MP. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. So a moment now to see the story for Jeremy Sohan.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Castle comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Fox in for Jose Alvarado. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs.
Spurs substitution, number 0.
Here's LeBron. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Oh, my
well, I'd
God.
love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable
like
DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it is, it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Reeves outside. Here's Vanderbilt. No good from outside. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Steps back and fires. And the Spurs scoring again.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
No one near James as he lets it go. No good again that time. The Spurs have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Pass to Castle. Fox against Milton. That's good from Fox on the assist by MP. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. From deep, James. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Assisted.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
The 3 from LeBron. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Got that bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Reeves finds James. Good on the shot. 16 points for LeBron.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside, Fox. Pulls from the top of the key.
My God. Oh my God, he's disgusting. He's actually not. I want to watch that shit again.
And the Spurs scoring again.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Here's Milton. He has yet to score. Takes a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
On the wing, MP. Covered by LeBron. Here's MP. Here's Fox. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
It's LeBron with the drive. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Fox kicks to MP. Back to Fox. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The assist from
MP's got his 8th assist in the game. LeBron outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Hachimura setting the pick for James. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Fox. Plays it up and banks it in. 42 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
LeBron passes to Reeves. Back to LeBron. Shoots the three. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And De'Aaron Fox again. Fox has got 44.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Milton kicks to Hachimura.
2 minutes.
Pass to Milton.
2 minutes.
Reeves with the screen on Fox. And that one, good. Milton has got his first bucket of the night. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Down low. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 14 rebounds. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
No coverage that time. James has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Fox kicks to MP. Back to Fox. For three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Fox with it. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the line. Good. That's another bucket.
Got 51 points 51. At halftime.
Making it look easy.
Brother.
It's LeBron with the drive. Counted. James has got 23 points.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. Spurs out in front, running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Crazy, brother. 51 points at halftime.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates. And that'll do it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Doncic against Fox. The rebound by the Lakers.
Oh, my God.
Pass to James. Right wing. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. Vanderbilt's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Lakers. MP dishes to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Love. MP finds Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. With a step back, and Fox gets it to go. 53 points for De'Aaron Fox.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Now Vanderbilt. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Fox. Looking to get it going, and he drops that one in.
Savvy play call that time by Luka, creating some room for himself out there. Got some space, just what he needed.
MP sets the screen for Fox. And the basket is good. Fox has got 55.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. James has a two-pointer. Rebounded by Castle.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Fox gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin, and I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the height that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
A shot by Johnson, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. It's good. Vanderbilt's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
MP passes to Fox. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. No good that time. Here's LeBron, and he uses the glass on the lane. James has got 27 points.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Doncic. Fox. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Fox has got 59 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
James, no good.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with nothing? Called the Lakers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's San Antonio with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean,
So it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Get ready to rumble, young blood.
$16 threes. God damn, dude. Traded for Tim Hardaway Jr.? Why the fuck is Tim Hardaway Jr. on the team? What the fuck? Who do we trade to Detroit? Harrison Barnes. Okay, I'm fine with that actually. Doesn't really bother me. Alright, let's check these rosters. There's been quite a couple trades. Alright. Derrick Jones Jr. new addition to Philly. Okay. Broken left foot, that's tough. Kobe White, Josh Giddey. Yeah, I saw that Mitchell Robinson trade. I mean, that's a pretty good pickup for them. Is their team even better? Paul George is back on the Clippers. Paul George is legitimately back on the Clippers. Traded him back to the Clippers. And they threw Kyle Lowry. This Clippers team is pretty good. Bro, they traded Paul George back to the Clippers. Bro, this Clippers team is kind of gas. Pretty good team. Do I want to play them in the playoffs? Not really. Fuck that shit. Nobody new for the Hawks. Nobody new for the Hornets. Nobody new for them. Holy shit, their whole team is injured. Dante DiVincenzo. The Lakers traded for Dante DiVincenzo. So the Warriors traded Quentin Post over to the Nets. Alright. I could probably do one more game. These rose are flames are catching on fire. To get more info.
At 140, number 43, Pascal.
Could this be the team that we play?
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA. About halfway through the year now, Doris, some teams that started off well have run into trouble.
Brian, doesn't it almost feel like an inevitability that over the course of such a long season, adversity is bound to set in? And sometimes it takes many forms. Sometimes it's as simple as an injury. Sometimes you've had a tough stretch of games, maybe 4 of 5, on the road against tough competition, and then you get your confidence shaken a little bit. This is the beauty of the league. Winning is hard.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's MP in at power forward. Pass to Castle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. And then Siakam with the jam.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Pass to Hardaway. MP with it. Back to Hardaway. And here's Fox. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Nembhard outside. Back to McConnell. Kicks it out to Siakam. This one for 3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Siakam's got 5.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
McConnell, soft touch off the glass.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Hardaway. Pass to MP. Now here's Wembanyama. Turner covers. Here's Castle. Here's Hardaway. And they pick up 2.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And playing for his next contract, Tim Hardaway Jr. is motivated to get it going, Doris.
Well, B.A., his best skill is obviously that three-point shooting. When he's near 40%, the impact he can have on your ability to score is tremendous. The floor spacing he provides is critical.
Stolen by Siakam. McConnell with it. Fox picks him up. Pass to Turner. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now MP. Three-pointer. Fox sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. Fox against McConnell. And here's Siakam for three. And Indiana misses again.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Fox, the pass to MP. Here's Wembanyama. And there it is for him.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard outside. McConnell with a screen on Hardaway. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Siakam with the slam!
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G slam cams. MP outside. Fox for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Fox against McConnell. Siakam for 3. Connects from downtown. Siakam's got 10 points in the game.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
MP finds Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Indiana trailing here. Now Siakam. 10 points for him. Pass to Turner. Tries a 10-footer. That shot, no good. Good D by Wembanyama. Right wing. And it's Fox missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
McConnell passes to Nembhard. Fires for 3. Hardaway grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 7. Fox for 3. That shot off the mark. Outside Nesmith. Siakam outside. Now here's Nesmith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there's the screen. Here's McConnell. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat had a huge game. He contributed 31 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Turner, a screen on MP. And here's Siakam for 3. That shot is off. And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. MP, a screen on McConnell. Fox against McConnell. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 16 points.
Oh, fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
Siakam outside. There's a screen by Turner. Siakam gets the bucket. He's got 12.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And here's MP from outside. Indiana with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Three-pointer Mathurin gets the 3 to fall.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Pass to Fox. Back to MP. Fox deciding where to go with it. Hardaway with a screen on McConnell. Fox, that's good. And the Spurs lead by 10.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Deaaron passes to Siakam. Off target with the three. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Back to Fox. MP outside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Pacers trail by 12. Siakam outside. There's a screen by Turner. Goes up at the stripe. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Fox, the pass to MP. Back to Fox. Pass to MP. Fox outside. High arcing shot. It's hauled in by McConnell.
Okay, I gotta go to sleep. I can't even stay awake. Y'all have a good night.